What's up, everybody? Black Death here, bringing you another CTF gameplay and commentary. This one was a battle of epic proportion, let me tell you. Pogo, a fellow clan member, after watching the first commentary, asked me, what would you do if in the case the entire team was camping the flag? Well, in this video, I will cover what we should have done differently, because that happened quite often. This game was certainly a defensive game. One thing I didn't realize, and someone out there correct me if I'm wrong, but in the first Black Ops, CTF in overtime was decided by the first capture. If you're in overtime, first cap wins it. And I didn't even realize that in Black Ops 2 because, one, we haven't played it enough, and two, we haven't really gone in overtime, hardly. And so what happened was this guy camping. So essentially, if you cap in overtime and have time left, then you will continue in overtime in Black Ops 2 with the remaining time to try to counteract that. And I didn't realize that in this game. So after reviewing the gameplay a few times for this commentary, some things I definitely would have changed. We needed... I think we had more than one defender at all times, but those defenders probably should have used tac inserts. This way, if a guy gets killed, hopefully he can come back and take care of the threat. Meanwhile, the guy who died would come back, and essentially it'd almost be like having four people there, as long as they didn't destroy your tac. I would have probably planted the tac way back in the corner or something, and then stood at opposite corners to try and pick them off. As you also will be able to tell when you see the scoreboard, this was not a high cap game whatsoever. This battle was purely defensive. After 15 minutes of play, which is an exceptionally long time for a CTF game, we had 2 caps to their 3, and this game was certainly about defense. They had 13 defends and we had 16, or no, we had 13 defends and they had 16. So offensively, we probably should have coordinated a little more. We did great defensively, but looking back, we should have certainly covered the middle more. They kept cutting through the train and flanking us that way, and we just needed to use more equipment. You know, should have set up some claymores or shock charges or something, anything to slow these guys down. Yeah, I thought for sure I had that guy right there. Let's see here, Debo running around the Cap 40. There I come around. I did a lot of sound horning in this game. Definitely a lot of mini-map reviews. That's a heck of a shot on P7 here. Oh no, I missed him. Newfie picked him up. So this game had myself, Slam, Newfie, Kneebone, and Red Arrow. And we had one non-clan member, let's see his name here. I've looked at it for the last 30 minutes reviewing this, and now I can't remember. So I'm just picking different paths here. I think this is a great nade here. Or I've already passed it, perhaps. So I thought I saw a team member back there, so I figured I would pick up the flag to further break things up, so to give them more than one thing to worry about. And here, big mistake by me. I didn't hear Slam soon enough, and I should have if I would have thrown that hunter killer forward instead of backward, then we probably certainly would have made it through the train station and got a cap there. A big mistake on my part. A lot of UAVs, so we did good here using this score streak to keep an eye on things. And since I'm running Ghost, I'm running the same outfit that I had in the last video. So it's not much I have to worry about as far as being seen. But I don't think that was another great nade toss. Use of equipment for sure, helpful in this game. But as I was saying, I don't think I see this guy in the mini-map up here, and I thought for sure, since he knew I was up there, he was going to come up the stairs. But 2 teammates were right there and picked him off before he turned. So I wouldn't have known that guy was there either without watching the minimap.
I'll never make it in 10 seconds.
But just not enough time left, man. I had this one all the way. Nice drop shot ending here.
Yeah.
That guy was not happy seeing himself. Actually, as a kid, he certainly sounded like a kid.
Yeah, watch this drop shot.
Flag carrier on flag carrier violence right there. This is a sweep the leg. He ended up making some comment here, and I told him, I said, I can't hear you. You're too far down on the scoreboard. So here we are, started the second round. Man, this made me so angry here. I thought for sure, way back here, this would be a good spot for a sentry gun. I try not to keep a sentry gun or any piece of equipment butted up or backed into a corner, because then it's way too easy to kill with a nade. But this thing was gone in just a matter of seconds. They must have been using EMP grenades or something. I haven't really seen one thrown, but they certainly had a good beat on it. And it was already gone by the time I got back here for this defend. The UAV. Watching minimap again. I see one guy's coming through train station here. I call it out. And this time I remember to throw the 100 kilo the right way. Nab that guy. Oh man, he was pissed too. We were in game chat again. I miss game chat a little bit. You know, there was some trash talk, but overall, after playing these guys several times, you know, they were alright. They were alright guys.
Oh, got turned on.
Turn on that guy. On the lethals here. Look at that. He's just defending away while I could come in and swoop that. I see in the minimap 2 guys. I thought they were in here. That's why I pre-fired. But minimap must have been slow or something, because they were actually behind that planter right there. Running out of ammo here.
Damn it.
So, again, got flanked from the train. Not paying attention.
I got another sentry gun.
And I saw them in the middle on this side often, but it seems like they only came through. And here, another mistake on my part. Put it in the same spot. What a dummy. I should have put it there, because it got blown up in a heartbeat last time. So that was dumb. And a dolphin dive. And this guy, this is a great spot to camp apparently, because you're gray next to the gray train and the gray gravel, and I didn't even see him, but I did call him out so that these guys could pick him off. Again, communication key, where you're seeing guys, especially if you get picked off, you know, you can't be quiet. Try your best to give at least a general idea of where your enemy's at, so that the next guy running through that way we'll have an idea. Surprisingly, I don't think anybody got run over by the train this game. At least not on our team. The middle here, 2 minutes left. That's too far of a shot for MP7. But you never know. You get lucky once in a while. At least I was inside there and missed that kill streak. This guy's sniper rifle. I don't know what he's thinking, sniper rifle and CTF, but rushing sniper rifle. And this was about the only time we had a connection issue, was right here. This little blip.
Oh my god.
Definitely busy this game, real busy. Kept on the move, but just not coordinated. We didn't coordinate our assault or caps, and that was, I think, the main issue. This, another dumb mistake on my part. I shouldn't have run in there. There was 2 guys that I saw, and I turned and saw a third. There's no reason I should have walked in there. I should have just hit back in this ramp right there and waited for somebody else to come up and back me up. There I almost got the train right there. It was a close one. So I move over this way so I can get over faster, and then I figure if somebody pops out of this tunnel, then I'll have a good flank on them anyhow. Yeah, seeing a mini-map, they're coming. About the crosswalk side right there, and there he is. I don't know if that guy came out of the crosswalk or on the tracks, but there's another one up here, I believe.
We need one more.
Maybe not. Somebody else took care of him. There, he's on the mini-map.
Shit, there he comes to our,
They used the crosswalk a lot, which was another thing that could have been averted with equipment.
No
Again, this guy had the sniper rifle. He didn't stand a chance.
reset.
And this is a sad mistake here. It's tied up, and the first round was a draw, so we should have held on to the VSAT, because if it's going to go into overtime, man, that could have been, there's a bunch of different things that could have changed the outcome of the game, but the VSAT should have waited. Cubby. I think it was Cubby. That was the guy who called on the VSAT.
Shucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving.
Slam with the shucking and jiving. And look at that. Oh, that was hysterical. We all laughed about that guy falling off the train there at the last minute. Dead
First
sack
one
of
wins.
taters.
First calf wins.
So overtime. Here I was thinking, as I mentioned before, first cap wins it. So I was in super rush mode here. Like just go straight up the middle, throw my tacticals and my grenade. This part right there, man, that always fakes me out. Right next to that blue sign, it looks like somebody crouched down to me.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't get the first guy, but that second guy hopping out of the overpass would have got me. See, I don't think any of us ever run up the middle here, up the stairs, which we should have. I thought that was their UAV. It appears to be, and I threw the hunter killer right up at it, thinking it would shoot it, but I don't think it nabbed it. And there's our sniper rifle friend again, who's gotten turned on 3 times. There's a good distance shot, the MP7.
Here comes one guy.
So we got the flag here. I think that was new, unfortunately. I had a decent connection, but some of these other guys were having trouble. Slam, especially, was on a 2-bar, which is ultra rare.
Get this shit done.
And it was late, too, about 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. So another guy way back there. I don't know if that guy... Oh, no, I didn't shoot that guy. I thought maybe he got hit by the train, but he had cover there and an assault rifle, I believe, so I didn't stand a chance in that gunfight. So here they're telling me that to run up the middle, and I am doing my best. I'm hoping to catch this guy with like a Hail Mary or something to stop him. And I see the flag, I shoot the flag first. Look at all those kills. And this guy, man, his team, they were yelling at this guy.
That shit, that was close.
They were yelling so bad at Chevy. This guy grabbed their flag and stood there. He was 2 steps away, but they got lucky and nabbed it. So here in overtime they capped at 152. So now we're given the opportunity, which I didn't know was going to happen, to cap again in less time.
Watch out, here comes the train.
I do believe.
Fucking done.
So again, rush mode. Figure I'm good since the train's running through there, and as far as anybody flanking me on the left, and I don't think that guy was on a mini map, so he must have either had ghost or I just wasn't watching it. Otherwise I would have pre-fired.
If you get in trouble, let us know. That way we can head back and
Rushing up the middle again since time's limited. And then I think this guy's hiding down here. Yep, same trick. I didn't learn there.
laying on the ground up the middle.
As I mentioned before, adaptive play. See, since we don't play CTF that often, I have a modified Dom class, a modified Dom SMG class that I use for CTF. And if I was a little more hardcore about CTF or played it more often, then I would probably make some variations here. Probably pick an RPG or something, just to switch it up.
Yeah, there's another one on the overpass.
He's got flanked again. That guy got behind me, and then no chance there. We have 30 seconds left of the game. Both flags at the base.
Well, they took up 3 positions around the flag.
I thought that guy was in. I saw the red dot and I thought he was up there, but I think he was on the train.
I only killed one guy coming for the
So
flag.
I'll try and be a little cautious, but I don't know why I shouldn't have waited. There's only 8 seconds left. And then, Dark Corner McDougal gets me. But look, check that score, 4,900 points. 48, 49. The preview window's a little blurry. So this was definitely one of those games where defense mattered, and if we would have coordinated the offense a little more, I think we would have won for sure. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit. I know it's not tons of theory, but just again give you my thoughts and my play style with CTF, and hopefully we get a couple more clan members playing. Until next time, check you later. Be sure to like the video, check out the podcast, and hit me up on Twitter. See you guys.